All right, let's get started. Today, Mikey and I will be taking a very interesting challenge.
JJ, please tell our friends what challenge we will be taking.
Today, we will be taking part in a challenge to find chests. There are very valuable prizes in these chests.
So these are chests from 1 to 1,000,000 and infinity?
Exactly, Mikey. As I know they are buried somewhere in this ground, so we need to take our shovels and try to find them.
It sounds really interesting. If we can make money on this, it will definitely be a victory. I am really interested in starting to dig it all up.
The process will be really long, but we will definitely be able to make money. After all the richest chests are located very deep below, so we will need to dig them up.
I understand this perfectly, so I am absolutely sure that I will be able to dig it all up and get the very last chests. They must really have very expensive things.
They contain all the most valuable and cool stuff, so we need to try. Of course, I don't know what exactly is there, but I hope that our efforts will pay off.
Mikey and JJ, just look at what I got. It's a golden chest. It really does contain really valuable prizes.
I hope so too. Look, there's even some villager here. Apparently he's already got himself some expensive chest. I hope so too. Look, there's even a villager here. Apparently he's already gotten himself some expensive chest.
Now I'm really more interested than before. After all, even if a villager managed to get a chest, we'll definitely be able to make money on it.
I hope that we'll be able to get the most expensive chests very quickly and then see what's hidden in them. So we need to find at least some tools.
JJ and Mikey, this is really easy money. There are a lot of chests down there, and how much you can earn depends only on your persistence.
Oh, that sounds really good. So we need to start looking for chests as soon as possible and get at least the first materials to dig the biggest shaft and all the chests from there.
These shovels are my gift to you. Good luck finding something cool. Remember, the deeper you go, the bigger the prize is.
JJ, that's just incredibly cool. Now that we have shovels, we should go to the mine as quickly as possible and get to the very end. Because if we can find something expensive, we can definitely earn money to buy cookies and upgrade our house. What do you think?
I think that's exactly what we'll do. It will be a really long test, but if the villager found it, then we'll be lucky too. I want to see what diamond chests there are and what they hide, but to go down to the lower level, we need to make a couple of other tools.
Yes, we'll need a pickaxe! Because this is a mine, and there will definitely be rock to break. That's why we can chop down a tree and make our first wooden pickaxe.
Good idea, Mikey. We should remember that and actually start going down. The faster we do it, the faster we'll get chests. Great, we found the first chests, but these are the cheapest ones and there really is nothing in them. We can only find some manuals for the mine.
This definitely won't help us in any way, and we need to keep digging. It can really take time, but we are definitely ready to pass this test.
If we find the most expensive chests, it will be a really big success because they most likely contain real and the most expensive artifacts.
The most important thing is that all this is not a trap, because the villagers can do something like that and even just prank us.
We will check everything in practice. If something goes wrong, then we will continue to dig deeper and deeper. I'm interested in how this place is arranged and who made it.
We haven't had much luck so far. I think we need to make the first pickaxe and start digging down to the stone, because we need to collect as many cool chests as possible.
It seems you're right, and we really should craft the first wooden pickaxe. Then we can go deeper and get much more interesting prizes. But with pickaxes, the process will really go much faster. I hope that we'll have time to do everything before other villagers steal the chests from there.
I do not think that the villagers will try to steal anything from us. If they try, then we will simply destroy them all and take literally all the chests.
You are right. We really came to make a lot of money. We need all this money to buy the most delicious cookies. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a pickaxe now and let's go down. I'm just wondering how quickly we can stumble upon other chests and get our first materials.
Oh, I really love cookies, but it is good that the process will go faster now. We've already crafted our first pickaxes.
Let's get started and keep going. We have a whole shaft here and I hope it's really deep because there should be chests everywhere.
Just let's agree that we don't get in each other's way. This could really ruin our search, and we'll end up fighting over chests. Hey, JJ, have you ever wondered who buried these chests in the first place? Why here of all places?
You know, I've thought about that. Maybe it was some ancient millionaire villager who didn't trust banks and buried all his treasure underground.
Or some mage. Imagine a mage in diamond armor who decided to arrange a test for the most curious, and in each chest, part of his secret.
Yeah, and the very last chest with his diary in which he writes, "Whoever finds this gets my cookie farm and a collection of enchanted shovels."
If there's a cookie farm there, that's it. I'm staying underground. I don't need anything else.
Oh wait, did you hear something click? Or is that just the sound of my shovel breaking?
Maybe both. But if anyone is listening to us, let them know we will dig everything, even if it's 1,000 blocks down.
There's nothing valuable in a regular chest. It really upsets me, because I was hoping there'd be something cool here. There's only iron. Well, or at least to bedrock. The main thing is not to lava.
JJ, what if we accidentally dig a portal to another dimension? Imagine chests that just fly in the air.
What if these chests aren't just with things, but with tasks, like build a tower of gold blocks in 5 minutes?
Then we'll definitely need a super mining team. You and me and maybe one more villager, if he doesn't steal everything.
You can buy a drill from one of the villagers there to dig all this up even more efficiently. I hope we'll get through this quickly and make some money.
It seems to me that we'll be trying to get something until the night. It seems to me that this is much more difficult than usual.
By the way, what if we find a dragon egg? I heard that it can be used as a compass to the richest chest.
Or as a cookie stand. I've even seen someone do that.
Well, now we have a goal. Find an egg, a chest with cookies, and a farm from a villager mage.
It seems to me that there won't be anything like that. The chests can contain valuable things or just some trash. We haven't found anything serious yet. But seriously, I feel that if we go a little further, we'll stumble upon a chest that will contain something truly legendary.
For example, a book that tells where all the other chests are.
Or an enchanted pickaxe that digs down 10 blocks at once. JJ, I feel like we've dug half the world and still haven't found a single decent chest.
Me too. Just gravel and dirt. Sometimes I wonder if someone else has dug it all up before us.
Come on, we just started. We're just unlucky. At least we could have found some redstone, at least some variety.
Yeah, I'd at least make a torch out of redstone because I feel like a mole when I'm digging in the dark.
Hey, maybe there aren't any chests underneath us at all, but just empty space? Like a prank from the villagers?
I hope not, although I wouldn't be surprised if they buried the chests and then moved them to another location with a command block.
Ha! Yes, that's the country style. They promise treasures, but give a chicken and a compass.
I wonder if we dug not just the 2 of us, but with 10 villagers, maybe they would do everything for us?
They would just stand there, make sounds and point their fingers at the wall, and then argue about who would open the chest first.
And they still wouldn't find anything. At least we're trying here.
Do you also have that moment when you dig and forget why you're doing it?
Yes, I just dig automatically. I'll wake up and find a pickaxe from a construction set under my pillow.
Ha! And I once automatically started digging a wall in my house. I thought, maybe there's a chest hidden there too.
Yoo-hoo, Mikey, we finally found the first iron chest. There really is a lot of money in it. We'll finally be able to buy a drill.
The drill will really speed things up because it digs 9 blocks at a time. We'll destroy this entire mine in no time.
I really hope so, because I definitely don't want to spend too much time here. I really want to make money as quickly as possible.
I also found an iron chest and I'll go up there too. I need to buy a drill and that way we'll quickly dig up this entire mine. We've already reached the gold ore, and that means the chests will be completely different. They'll be much more expensive than all the others.
I'm also going to buy a drill. With it, the work will go faster and we will be able to dig up much more effective and expensive chests. They are not deceiving us and we really can find very expensive prizes. We just need to concentrate and dig until we find all the chests.
I'm not sure that we will be able to take out literally everything, but if we can do it, it will be just incredibly cool. We will be just incredibly rich.
Friends, just look at how this drill will work. It will literally destroy all the blocks in its path. Now we will be able to make big and long tunnels anywhere. This is a victory for Mikey and me.
And the coolest thing is that the drill can easily handle even gold blocks. Look, I've already drilled a whole line. Perfectly straight.
I've started too. I'm digging diagonally. I want to check those weird gold veins in the wall. Maybe there's something hidden behind them?
It would be great to find a diamond chest Or at least a gold one with some enchanted items. Or cookies.
I wouldn't be surprised if we find a chest that contains another drill, but a diamond one. But that's better than everything we've already gotten, because those chests are already quite rare and expensive.
You know, I realized one thing. When you dig with your hands, you feel every crumb of earth, but when you use a drill, you just fly forward.
Mikey, I finally found a gold chest. There really is a lot of money, weapons, gold bars, and a lot of different electronic equipment.
I also found everything I needed, but it definitely won't be enough for me. I want to work because it brings me joy and money. That's why the work will be much easier, and we will be able to get really valuable prizes for all the work before.
Yes, but the main thing is not to drill through the entire field and not fly out on the other side of the map, or to someone's house from the villagers. We must be careful not to dig further and not to dig where there are no chests at all.
Well, if anything, let's pretend that this is how we planned it, like a ventilation tunnel. Moreover, we can't understand where this zone is and where it is no longer. It's just random. Let us go where we want.
By the way, what if the diamond chests are hidden in layers of gold? Are we digging correctly?
I think so. The gold layer is like protection. Someone deliberately hid the chests behind expensive blocks to scare off the lazy.
It's good that we are not one of them. If necessary, we will drill to the very core of the world.
We definitely won't be able to dig through bedrock, so we need to be very, very careful with this. The risk of finding lava is also quite high.
I really like the gun that you can grab something with and throw it. That's what I just did. It's a really fun thing.
But please don't do it so often. I don't really like flying, and even more so coming back. It's quite painful when you fall down like that.
But we still had to have fun, especially since we took such a weapon. Why not? Let's continue digging tunnels and looking for diamond and obsidian chests.
Yes, the most expensive ones are left, which most likely contain literally all the best. As soon as we find it, we will immediately be able to get everything we want.
I definitely agree with you on this one. The last chest may contain things that are incredibly expensive, and finding them is our top priority. We must find them.
I hope that all this will not be in vain, and we will be able to earn much more than we spent our efforts on. Because for now, the chests are still very, very strange. Can you imagine if we find a diamond chest and it will be entirely made of diamond blocks?
I will just take it whole and put it in the house. Let everyone envy, even the Enderman.
Or we will open it and there will be a book. Congratulations, you have passed test number 1. There are still 99 left.
Ha! Then we will definitely make ourselves a rocket-powered drill and just blow up everything around.
Although the diamond chest contained expensive things, it also contained a unique weapon, so it makes sense to keep looking for it and try to get something interesting.
I got a huge sword that can destroy anyone with one blow. This is a really cool thing. I'm afraid to imagine what will be in the last chest.
I took from this chest a thing that strikes lightning around. These are truly legendary artifacts that can literally change everything. They are very expensive.
Only the last blocks are left. Obsidian. Although they are difficult to break, we will be able to find the last chest and become stronger.
I already figured out how to break blocks and dig faster. You need to destroy the last layer where there are still blocks. This way, 9 blocks are broken at once.
Oh, this is a really working tactic. We should try to do this and see what happens. I am really interested in progressing in this regard. Now, we should definitely find the obsidian and most expensive chest. There will be world artifacts there that will bring us a lot of money.
JJ, there really is space armor, a lot of money, space weapons, and even dark stars. It's just incredibly cool.
Now that we were able to find the last chest and take all the cool stuff from there, I can say with confidence that we are the strongest in the world and the richest too.
Now that we are so rich, we can really do everything possible that we want. We passed this test with you, and it was easier than I thought.
We have black stars that make black holes and destroy everything inside. You really need to be very, very careful with this weapon.
This armor allows us to fly and not receive any damage at all. This is the best armor in the whole world.
We've already gotten everything we could, and that means we've passed the test completely. We have the best and most expensive stuff. We can afford to buy anything.
It was a really tough test where we had to dig such a tunnel, but we still passed it. Now we have to test our strength, armor, weapons, and the tools we got.
You're right, we can't just forget about all this. We need to try to test and see if we're really as strong as they say, because we can actually fly now.
Yes, this armor really does allow us to fly, especially quite quickly. So I can say that we've already paid off all our efforts just because of this armor. But there's everything else too.
You're right. I really like all of this, and now we even have the strongest weapons. This is really good promotion, and we'll have to take a good look at all of this.
I'm more than sure that all the other things are just as valuable and cool. This means that now no one will be able to stop us or even hinder our development.
I really like the Diamond TNT, which created everything around itself in diamond blocks. It really looks cool, and I think we need more of these TNTs.
I completely agree. We will definitely need a lot of diamonds and diamond blocks. That's why we will definitely collect and use all of this.
You and I really had fun and passed the test. I think it's time for us to rest and really do other things.
You're right. I'm tired of digging this mine and I hope I can have a good rest. So we'll go home, eat cookies, and watch cartoons.
We were able to find all the chests and get really unique things. I hope there will be many more tests like this, and we will really become even stronger. That's why, friends, we will say goodbye to you. See you very soon. Bye, everyone.
Yes, friends. Bye,